Hello, this is Mark Helton, and first off, I just want to say thanks so much for stopping by to watch this video. I want to talk today a little bit about cold calling. That's right, the one thing that everybody counts out time and time again. I see it everywhere. I see it in forums, I see it on Facebook, I see it in comments, I see it everywhere. There's people advertising programs called Cold Calling is Dead. Stop cold calling. I don't know how many experts I've heard that's called the death of cold calling now for so many years, when many businesses like myself and many businesses that I work with are making a killing by picking up the phone and smiling, dialing on a daily basis. So what is it that makes a company like ours so much more successful than the average person that is picking up the phone and making those calls? Well, it's the wine factor. A lot of businesses, a lot of independents, a lot of entrepreneurs, salespeople, or whatever they call themselves these days, are not able to handle doing those things on a consistent basis without whining. They pick up the phone, 3 or 4 people tell them no, they can't handle the pressure, they stop automatically. It's cold calling's blame. It's not their fault, okay? If you want to be successful in your business, if you want to hit those big numbers on a monthly basis, you have to have a consistent plan in place. You got to wake up early in the morning. I'm here right now. It's rising and shining, 7 in the morning, picking up the phone after I get off this video, and I'm going to make my own cold calls. Anybody that works with me in my company that is on the sales side will also be picking up the phone, smiling and dialing in the morning. So what is it that gives us the ability to just power through this every single day and not struggle, not worry about it? Well, I'm not going to lie and say that I can't wait to get my first phone call out in the morning, but I will tell you that I do love the success that it brings me. So instead of worrying about the small things, instead of being concerned about who tells you no, think about the big win that you've got at the end of the day. Think about it. If you make 100 calls or 200 calls, even 300 phone calls, and everybody tells you no, but the last call, and the sale is always made on the last call picks up the phone and is open to what you have, and you close a $5,000, $10,000, or $20,000 sale. What would that do for your company? And if that is the commitment, or if that is the thing that's in your brain, it's a lot easier to commit. Okay? So stop whining, get to work. If you want to be successful, it's up to you to shut that off. Shut off the negativity. Stop listening to what everybody else is telling you. Pick up the phone, smile, and dial. So what are some of the things how many phone calls do you really need to make in a day to be successful? Well, our minimums that we require is not necessarily a amount of phone calls, but we track minutes. I'm looking for quality conversation. So if you make 300, 400 phone calls and you're only able to talk 120, 130 minutes in the day, then I'm going to have a problem. But in order to be successful, what I consider to be a successful day is for you to have 200, 250, 300 minutes of talk time on the phone. That means that the people that you're speaking with or that you're calling are actually wanting to speak to you. What is it? And I'm talking about quality conversations here. I'm not talking about just picking up the phone and talking to somebody about the weather. I'm talking about getting on the phone with a prospect and warming them up and setting up good callbacks and doing presentations and all the things that you need to be doing in order to be successful. Okay? So if you want to guide yourself, if you want to have a guide for yourself of what is a successful day, then you need to measure the minutes that you're talking on the phone. You need to measure yourself on how many minutes you're talking on the phone. And I know there's a lot of ways to do that. You can you could probably check with your phone carrier, I guess. If you're using your cell phone, you could probably look at the amount of calls that you do at the end of the day. We track all of that in our system at Hot Prospector, but you really need to manage your team and manage yourself on how many minutes you're actually talking in the day. And think about it, 200 minutes? Come on, how long is that? That's only 4 hours. How many minutes are there in a day? right? You got lunch, you got breaks, I get it. There's going to be time that you're dialing between calls. There's time between calls. You know, there will be some downtime. But to expect 200 to 300 minutes on the phone a day is not it's not far-fetched, okay? And if you want to be successful, I promise you, measure that one metric. Measure how many minutes you're talking on the phone, and watch what happens in a week, 2 weeks, and 3 weeks. Your sales will soar. Your prospects will go through the roof, and you're going to love the production that you have. All right. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really, really, really hope you have a successful 2017. This is the first video for us of 2017, and I'm looking to put out a lot more just like it. If you like this video, please comment below, like the video, share the video, and also put in the comments what are some of the common sales problems and struggles you have. I want to help you. I want to put together a series of videos that will help you. Are you having trouble with objections? Are you having trouble with getting through the gatekeeper? Are you having trouble with your presentation, scripts, you name it? Put it down below. Put the comments below. Make sure you like and share this video. Get the word out. And again, we'll see you in the next video.